Welcome to the practice. My name is Flo. In today's practice, I'm sharing with you a functional flow practice. So it's still a vinyasa flow, but lots of functional movements. Remember that it's not about doing all the movements or doing them perfectly, just do your best, and we're focusing on moving with control and quality. You don't need any props for this practice, and if you enjoy this practice, then we have a long version on Patreon. You can check in the description below. There will be a 75-minute version of this practice with lots of more functional flow. So it's not just the same practice but slower. It actually has a lot more modules to it and a lot more parts and movements and poses. Let's start in a seated position. I recommend sitting on the heels if accessible to you. Sit tall, close your eyes. Lengthen with the crown of the head upwards. And for the next 5 breaths, fully arrive in the here and now. At yourself. Establish a breath that you would like to maintain throughout the entire practice. As well as set your intention for this practice today. Now slowly blink the eyes open. Extend the arms out to the sides. Then bring them a little bit lower, closer to the mat. And we start to rotate the right arm to the left for internal rotation, and the left arm also to the left, but this is external rotation. And then we switch. So we're doing internal and external rotation in the shoulder, the glenohumeral joint, on both sides. We're doing the opposites. Keep it going, keep that rotation going, and slowly move the arms up. Once you're at the top, slowly coming down. And at the bottom, one more time, we're going up. So we're spiraling through the arm lines. Very good. Let's come into a tabletop. Slide the hands back, keep the arms straight, stay on the toes, lean back. Every time we lean back, we're stretching out the feet and the toes, and now when you move forward, you open up and stretch out the wrists. Keep pushing the ground away, lean back and forward. Back and forward. One more time, back and forward. Hold it there, keep leaning forward for 5, 4, keep pressing down into the inside part of your hands. 2, 1, and release. The fingertips are pointing back towards the knees. Lean back. Let the palms lift up. Stay here or start to bend the right arm. Then the left. One more time each side. Sit on the heels, shake out the hands. And let's come into a plank pose. Establish a good, strong, solid plank and continue with your breath, nice and slow through the nose. As we go through all these movements, although they are quite functional today, there will be some challenging holds, some challenging transitions, but we want to let the breath not be affected by it. Ideally, you keep the breath nice and slow and controlled as it is right now in this moment. Move the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Move around in a way that feels good, just for the next 3 breaths. Whatever helps you to fully arrive in your body. Let's return back to downward facing dog. With the breath, you roll through the spine forward, come into a plank pose, shoulders over the wrists, and move the hips up and back, downward facing dog. One more just like that. Roll forward, plank, and back, downward facing dog. Roll through the spine forward, through plank. In plank, you engage the glutes, lower the hips, upward facing dog, stay on the toes, broaden the collarbones, open the chest, back to downward facing dog. One more, just like that. From downward dog, once more, roll forward to plank. Now in plank, bring both heels to the right, down to the ground. So you're on the knife edge of the right foot and the inside edge of the left foot. Reach your left arm up towards the ceiling. Then start to bend both legs so that the right knee comes inside the left knee. Hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten the legs, back to plank pose. Back to downward facing dog. Forward to plank. Other side, rotate the heels to the left. Reach the right arm up. When you're ready, bend both knees so that the left knee comes inside the right knee. Strong with the left arm, the left shoulder. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to plank. Downward facing dog. Lift your right leg up and back, 3-legged dog. Bend your right knee, open stack. Come high onto your left toes, exhale right knee to the right armpit. Point the right foot, hold it there. Slide the knee down to the right wrist, to the left wrist, to the left armpit, to the right armpit. Flex the foot, lizard lunge. Lower the hips down. Move around if you need to. Release the left knee down to the ground. Bend the left leg, reach for the left foot with the right hand. First extend the foot away from you and then pull the foot towards you. Slowly release. Keep reaching with the right arm back. Lift your left knee up. Take a deep breath in here. On your exhale, straighten both legs. Reach your right arm forward towards the right toes. Rebend the right knee. Inhale. Exhale, reach forward. Inhale, bend, reach back. Last one. Exhale, reach forward. Lizard lunge again on the inhale. Create a good foundation with your right hand inside the right foot. Start to reach your left arm forward. Nice and controlled, lift your right foot up and extend it back for awkward plank. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay on the right hand and the left foot. Move the right leg up and back for 2-legged dog. The left arm might come out to the side for balance. But try to keep the right leg and the left arm lifted. Open the right shoulder more. At the same time, stabilize it. Bring the right knee now forward towards the chest, right shoulder over the right wrist. The left arm is still in the air. Extend the right leg to the left. Bring the left heel down to the ground for extended side plank. Make sure the left heel is on the mat. Now keep the right leg lifted. Bend your left leg. Move your hips towards the left foot. Hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straighten the left leg. Land the right foot, starfish pose. Reach your left arm up and over the head. And now start to lift your left heel up. Shift forward, lift the left foot up off the ground for flying starfish. We're holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step the left foot over the right leg, inside the right hand, and bring the left foot all the way down. Come onto your right fingertips, reach your left arm up, and straighten your left leg. Let's come into a Shiva squat. Bring the right knee outside the left calf. Hands could be flying out to the side for balance. Now bring the right knee inside the left knee. Keep the right leg bent and start to lower the right knee down to inside the left foot. Come back up. Lower and lift. Lower, bend the left leg. Lift. Last one, we lower all the way down. You're on the top of the right foot. Bring the right hand behind you. Reach your left arm up and over the head and lift your hips up. Slowly release. Create a good foundation with the left foot. Shift forward, warrior 3 prep. The right leg floats up. Fingertips on the ground. But shift more weight into the left foot so the fingertips are pretty light. Bend your right knee again. Flex the right foot. And rise up to standing on the left leg. Now we are lifting the right knee higher up towards the ceiling and we're arching back. Open the front body. On the exhale, warrior 3. Extend the right leg back. Lower the right hip more down. Keep both legs nice and straight. With the right leg straight, cross the right thigh behind the left thigh. Start to bend your left leg, right fingertips down, reach your left arm up. Place the right hand on the ground, reach the left arm forward. Nice and slow, we're transitioning to flying starfish again. So you lift the left foot up and extend it back. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Starfish pose. Reach that left arm up and over the head to open up the left side body. Release the left hand down. Pull the right leg out for wild thing. Exhale, plank pose. Welcome back to our resting pose. Let's stay here in plank. Enjoy the breath. Enjoy the meditation. Set the knees down if you need to, but try to breathe through it. Send the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Widen the feet a little bit. Roll through the spine forward on your exhale. Engage the glutes, lower the hips. Inhale, up dog. Shift forward, chaturanga. Plank. Downward facing dog. Reach your left leg up and back, three-legged dog. Bend your left knee, open stack. Come high onto the right toes. Exhale, left knee to the left armpit. Push the ground away. Slide the knee down to the left wrist. To the right wrist, to the right armpit, to the left armpit, flex the foot, step it forward, lizard lunge. Readjust if you need to and move around in a way that feels good. What does the body need in this moment? What is it calling for? Release the right knee down, bend the right leg, grab the foot. Reach the foot away from you and then pull it towards you. Slowly release. Keep reaching the left arm back, lift the right knee up. On your exhale, straighten both legs, reach the left arm forward towards the left foot. Inhale, bend the front leg, reach the left arm back. Two more. Exhale, reach forward. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, reach forward. Inhale, reach back. Back to lizard lunge. Create a good foundation with the left hand again. You know what's coming. We're transitioning nice and smooth with control into awkward plank. So reach the right arm forward. When you're ready, lift the left foot up and reach it back. We're holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Move the left leg up and back for two-legged dog. Maybe the right arm comes out to the side. Keep stabilizing at the same time, opening the left shoulder. Now staying on the right foot and the left hand, bend the left knee, move it forward to the chest, left shoulder over left wrist, right heel down, extend the left leg away from you, extended side plank. Start to bend the right leg, move the hips towards the right foot. Hold there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straighten the right leg, land the left foot. Starfish pose. Reach the right arm forward, up and over the head. Lift your right heel up. Shift forward, flying starfish. Step the right foot over. inside the left hand. Very good. Straighten the right leg, come onto your left fingertips, reach your right arm up. Breathe into any sensation here in the outside of the right leg. Plant the right foot down, Shiva squat, tap the left knee outside the right calf. Maybe use the arms for balance. And then bring the left knee inside the right knee. Keep it bent and only work the right leg to lower now the left knee down towards the right foot, back up. Lower, lift, lower, lift, and lower all the way down. Land the left knee as well as the left shin in the top of the left foot. The left hand goes behind you. The right arm is reaching forward and up. Lift the hips up. Release back down. Plant the right foot on the ground. Let's shift forward. Warrior 3 prep. Shift more weight into the right foot. Bend the left knee, rise up to standing. Flex the left foot. And we are lifting the knee higher up and arching back. Warrior 3. Extend the left leg back. Strong, stable right leg. Reach back through the left leg. Now keep both legs straight and cross the left thigh behind the right thigh. Land the left foot. Left fingertips down, right arm up. Slowly making our way back. The same way we came into this. Plant the left hand down. Reach the right arm forward. When you're ready, lift the right foot up, extend it back for flying starfish. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Starfish. Land the foot. Reach the right arm up and over the head. Land the right hand. Wild thing. Pull the left leg out. Step it up and over behind the right leg. Plank pose, left hand down. Welcome back to plank. Let's hold it here. Continue with your meditation. If the voice in your head gets really loud, can you do one more inhale? And then one more exhale. In fact, it's just this inhale, this exhale. Shift forward. Bend your arms, Chaturanga. Elbows in, this inhale, this exhale. One breath at a time. Come back to one inhale, one exhale. Straighten the arms, plank. Downward facing dog. Bring the feet wider apart, roll forward through plank. Lower the hips. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, plank. Downward dog. Return to the nice slow breath. From the beginning, it didn't change at all throughout this practice, right? In an ideal world, yes. But this is why it's called yoga practice. Practicing the physical, the breath, the movements, and the things you cannot see, but they are very real. The presence. Let's make our way to the front of the mat. We step float or handstand, the feet outside the hands, and I'll just meet you in Malasana Yogi Squat. Let's meet here. No matter how you got there, doesn't matter. No one cares, in fact. Let's come up to standing. Now we're doing something called flying camel, or also called sissy squats. I will move back a little bit, but you can stay where you are. We will bend the knees, move the knees forward, lift the heels up, and the arms are reaching down towards the heels. At the same time, you want to open the chest, just like in a spinal extension, back bend, open the front, just like in camel pose, but we're now doing it standing. Make sure that the feet are going in the same direction as the thigh as you start to bend the knees. And let's reach the arms back. We're doing 3 of these, so you have 3 tries to go for it. And don't push it too hard. If you feel any sensation of discomfort, stop or back off. Let's lean back, lift the heels, bend the knees, look up to the ceiling, slowly lowering the hands down by bending the legs. Hold for a moment. And come back up. Super nice to strengthen the back line and activate the whole back line. Let's do 2 more. And stand back up. And last one. If you're falling all over the place, have fun and enjoy. Doesn't matter. And let's come back down to a squat. I like adding these into my practice. They look like and feel like back bends, but I see them more as balancing and back strengthening movements or exercises. Let's bring the hands down and step the feet back for plank. Release the knees down for a tabletop. Now we are lifting the right leg up, extend the right leg back. Bring the right knee to the chest, push the ground away, keep pointing the right foot, and we now cross the right leg over the left thigh. Land the right knee, so the right knee is in front of the left. Once you're there, bring the left foot out to the right, and then slowly send the hips back. You can keep the hands off the ground to just feel how this is in your body. Stay there if you want. If it feels comfortable for you and okay for the knees, you can set the hips all the way down for full cow face. And we're here for just 3 breaths. Reach the arms forward again, plant them in the tabletop position. Slowly come forward, right knee to the chest. Bring the left foot back, extend the right leg back, and set the right knee down. Let's do the other side. Extend the left leg back behind you. Push the ground away with the hands, left knee to the chest. Keep pointing the left foot, and cross the left leg over the right thigh, left knee in front of right. Land the left knee, bring the right foot out to the left. Slowly send the hips back. Feel your way there. Stay or set the hips all the way down. Just 3 breaths wherever you are. Plant the hands again, move forward. Bring the right foot back in line with the right knee, left knee to the chest. Extend the left leg back all the way and left knee down. Very nice. Sit back on the heels. We will eventually make our way now to a seated position, sitting with the hips down, but I invite you to play around with this. We're doing a Lulasana Hold. It's also known as a tuck plunge. We bring the hands down. You can rotate slightly outwards with the hands to make it a little bit more gentle for the wrists. You straighten the arms, keep the arms straight, and keep the legs bent. The thighs come eventually as high up to the chest as possible. And you're lifting everything up off the ground. Keep the arms straight, push the ground away. And we're just trying to hold for 3 seconds. Doesn't sound much, but you will feel it. Make sure the wrists are good, hands are strong in a good foundation. Lean forward and lift. 3, 2, 1. Release down. Just 3 seconds, right? Super hard pose. Keep practicing it. It has lots of benefits, especially if you're working towards handstands. Amazing. Or floating through. Also the foundational pose in order to do that. And that's what we're doing now. So we're lifting up one more time, and then you can cross the ankles, bring the legs through, either the knees to the chest, which is what I will do, or extend the legs forward to Lolasana, or forget about all of this and just make your way somehow to a seated position. Have some fun while you do so and enjoy. And set the hips down. For butterfly, bring the soles of the feet together, grab the feet, fold forward and down. Now is the time to shift gears and slow the breath down. Consciously exhaling slower, longer exhales to shift into the parasympathetic state of the nervous system where we can relax, restore and recover. Bring the heart rate down. Maybe even close your eyes and keep them closed for the remainder of the practice. Slowly push yourself back up. Close the legs again. Bring the feet down to the ground, a little bit wider apart than the hips. The hands go behind you, fingertips are pointing forward. Lift your hips up just to counter that forward fold and to give the shoulders a little bit of love as well. Stay here, kind of static, breathing slowly or rock forward and back. And let's all rock forward. Move the hips forward, set the hips all the way down to the ground. Deep breath in, lift the chest. Exhale, bend the arms backwards. Straighten the arms. Move the hips back and come to a cross-legged seated position. Sit on a pillow or a rolled up blanket or towel if you want to. That oftentimes makes it a whole lot more comfortable. And you can sit a bit longer. Place your hands on the knees, sit tall, lengthen the head upwards, reach the crown of the head upwards towards the ceiling or the sky. Relax your shoulders down. Now stop controlling the breath and shift more into observing the breath. Simply noticing the air flowing in and out through the nose. And for the next 1 or 2 minutes, we simply observe this sensation. Focus on only this one thing, the air coming in through the nostrils and out through the nostrils. Just for 2 minutes. Slowly return back to your body. Feel your own body, feel the energetic field of your body, the presence of you. Feel the surface you're sitting on, your fingers, your toes. And let's take 3 deep breaths to finish up. Exhale all the air out. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Open mouth, let it go. Deep breath in. Open mouth, let it go. Last one. Bring your hands to the heart and thank yourself for showing up. Thank yourself for making time consciously to invest in yourself. It takes effort and willpower to block out this time just to focus on you. And you can be proud of yourself for doing so. At least I am proud of you. Thank you for joining me today and for allowing me to share this practice with you today. Let me know in the comments below if you like this functional flow and if you would like to see more of it. If you enjoyed this practice, check out the long version on Patreon and consider supporting the channel by liking and subscribing. I'll see you in the next one with love and gratitude. Namaste.